Grizzly Replay.
Yes, sir. It's a Scripps Saturday showdown, and what a place to kick off the 2024 football season here in Montana. None other than Missoula, where it's the Montana Grizzlies ranked third in the nation, hosting the Missouri State Bears. It's an all-Bruin event tonight. The Grizzlies and the Bears will be witnessing a little bit of history tonight. It's the first time either of these two programs have ever met each other on the gridiron. Jay Cohn with Scripps Sports, color analyst extraordinaire Marty Morningweg. Marty, great to have you back. It's time to quit talking and let's play some football. The expectations, you can hear the crowd ramming up tonight. They're ready to go.
Jay, let's rock and roll. I'll tell you, the Montana Grizzlies, RTD, return to dominance. That mission has been accomplished. I think they should maybe make it BTD, build the dynasty. Let's get back to the national championship, win it a couple times back-to-back, a la the Kansas City Chiefs, the North Dakota State Bison, and now the South Dakota State Jackrabbits.
Let's talk about the question everyone wants to know, the quarterback position for the University of Montana. Who's going to be behind center? Is it going to be the true freshman, Kale Ayat, or is it going to be the transfer from Fresno State, Logan Fife? Marty had a chance to look at them both. Here's Ayat warming up. Of course, he has great lineage. And here is Logan Fife. What do you think of their skill set?
Well, Ayat is built to be the Montana Grizzly quarterback. His dad's a great Hall of Famer. I will say Fife, he can run and gun with some of the best of them, and we'll likely see him playing them quite a little bit tonight, Jay.
Regardless of who's throwing the football, they're going to have a slew of receivers ready to haul it in. And this is an experienced receiving core. Tell us about Junior Bergen right off the top, one of the most dynamic players in college football.
Junior Bergen has it all, one of the great returners, one of the great receivers. Don't kick the ball to Bergen and double him in the red zone. Although he's got a lot of help, Brent Pease has a lot of weapons at his disposal tonight in Washington Grizz Stadium.
They're hoping for another great event from Keelan White. You saw that catch from Aaron Fonts, and then don't forget Sawyer Racanelli. And I'll tell you, the skill positions for the Montana Grizzlies are just stacked. Let's talk about the running backs, because here it is, the Nick Osmo grad student. He took your advice, Marty, came back for the final year, did not give up his final year of eligibility. Eli Gilman only won the National Freshman of the Year, and we have a transfer from Arizona, Stevie Rocker Jr., who looks like he's ready to haul that pigskin. The problem is just one football to go around.
There's plenty of credit to go around. It may go from game to game, how many carries or how many receptions. Be a little selfless and know your time's coming, and that team will rock and roll with that old school mentality.
From MTN Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
From Washington Grizzly Stadium, there's the Am up on Mount Sentinel. What a sight it is. If you've never been to this venue, it's worth the bucket list. And here are some activities before the game. The Montana Grizzlies get in their championship rings, and then a C-130 flyover. And this is Buck Buchanan winner from 2019, Dante Olson, the Grizz great here, raising the 37 legacy flag in the end zone, revving up this crowd as if they needed any help. So here is Jacob Clark and the Missouri State Bears. Coming on the fly sweep around the corner. And it's going for not much gain. Now in motion goes the tight end, and the fans really getting into it. Here's the give in the backfield, just barely across the end zone. Tackle by Ryan Tyrrell, middle linebacker for the Grizz. Let's see if the Grizzlies' defensive line comes with their ears pinned to put some pressure on Clark. Back he goes, quick out, complete. Jamarie Robinson, the 6'1" sophomore, hauls it in for the first completion by Clark.
Short of the first down, though. Here comes a punting unit for the Missouri State Bears. What a great stop by the Montana Grizzly defense. Backed up. They should get good field position. Once again, Bergen is not returning kicks or punts. We have yet to see him on the field. It looks like he's just not going to play this week. Hopefully we'll see him back next week.
Drew Deck is back to receive this punt from Grant Burkett, one of the top punters in FCS. They almost got a piece of it. Drew Deck catches on the fly and drops the ball. Gets it back, and it's recovered, it looks like, by the Bears. Well, a turnover right away, Marty. Deck tried to catch that on the fly. So here's Jacob Clark looking at second and 15. Out of the backfield, Jacardier Wright. This is one of his top plays and touchdown-saving tackle, perhaps, on that far side. But Jacardier Wright, you saw the quick speed. Clark getting some pressure, had to unload it. And the penalty flag flies. That was Hunter Wood. Locked up with the corner, and the flags came in. First and goal. What will Jacob Clark and offensive coordinator Nick Petrino dial up here? We'll see. Give to Wright up the middle. He's going to go pretty much untouched, and that's a touchdown. Missouri State draws first blood.
That was full blitz by the Montana Grizz defense, and the Missouri State Bears had an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback gave it, and the Grizzlies overran.
Email them to fanzone@scripps.com. Sponsored by the Marsh McKinnon Agency. And here goes Aiyat on a big run across the 40. Slides down right at midfield. We'll be sharing some of those photos later in the game. Gilman in the backfield. He'll get the rock, breaks it out to the outside, breaks the tackle. He's on the loose at the 20, 10. Eli Gilman, touchdown, Montana. 37-yard scamper.
That was a lot of Gilman there. There was a player right in the hole, and he did a little jump cut and then used his lateral movement ability and his speed to hit his head on the goalpost. I mean, that was a heck of a run.
That was Gilman's 14th career touchdown as a Grizzly. He had 13 of those touchdowns last year when he won the Jerry Rice Award as the National Freshman of the Year.
That's a little jump cut against Young, the linebacker from California that's playing for Missouri State.
Grant Glasgow misses the extra point. Karams off the upright. So just when it looked like we had a tie game, not so fast. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here in the Scripps Saturday Showdown. 1 point lead for the visiting Bears. Second quarter coming up.
From MTN Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
What a reception Missoulian Olympian Catherine Burkhoff got by the fans here. She won a gold and a bronze in the Summer Olympics. She won a gold in the 4x100 medley and got a bronze in the 100-meter backstroke. And she got a hero's welcome here at Washington Grizzly Stadium. Congratulations to Catherine Burkhoff. Student section really trying to root this defense of their Grizzlies on right now. Jacob Clark's kind of had his way with it. Some pressure flushed out of the pocket across the middle. Oh, what a catch. Nice job. That's Jamaria Robinson. Or check that.
That's Devontae Key.
First and 10. Here comes Jacardier Wright again. Caught in the backfield for a loss that time.
So when Missouri...
Trevin Gradney in on the stop.
Gradney's a cover guy. Don't throw the ball near Gradney, by the way. And he can also tackle.
Clark, incomplete. Here's their place kicker, Yusuf Obeid. He's a freshman out of Dearborn, Michigan. Played for Michigan State, but didn't see any action last year. Came in through the transfer portal. And he splits the upright. So, 3 more points for the Bears. They're up 10-6. This possession, now Montana's clipped off 3 straight first downs. Here's the run. Osmo across the 35. That brings up a second down for Montana. Oh, kind of a scramble setup. Ayotte in trouble. Now he's running off to his left. Needs a block. Crosses the 30. The crowd senses he has lots of running room out of bounds inside the 20. What kind of tell us about that, Marty. I looked up. It looked like a trick play of some sort, the way they set up.
They thought they were going to get an eligible receiver uncovered down the middle of the field and didn't get it. And Ayotte was forced to move. You can see him look back right here. And then he goes backdoor and uses his athletic ability. The quarterback wants to move only when forced to move. Otherwise, play the quarterback position.
Let's check the numbers. They're in the AVA red zone now. Ayotte. Trouble with the snap, picks it up, throws it, finds his man. Oh, in and out of the hands. Tended to run before he had it collared. Aaron Fonts, he'd like to have that back.
Fonts has dropped 2 back-to-back. He dropped a little hitch on a run-pass option earlier in the drive a couple plays ago, and then for a first down there. That's the only thing that's holding Fonts back, because he has all the skill and ability. Eyes and fingers when you're catching the football.
All right, let's see if Grant Glasgow can convert the field goal. This will be about a 35-yard field goal, and it's good. Changing the call at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 8. Has some time across the middle. Intercepted. Intercepted by Montana. Ryder Meyer, safety.
Ryder Meyer's a great football player. He's got instincts. He's got ball skills. The pressure by Montana's defensive front is what caused that ball from Clark to sail just a little bit. 1:40 left. The Grizz have all 3 timeouts. Let's see what Ayotte does with this series with 1:40 left.
You saw Ayotte's stats for the game: 4 of 10 in passing, only 23 yards. He also has another 26 yards rushing. Here he is, back to pass in the pocket. Finds a man in coverage. That's complete, and that's Aaron Fonts, and he held on to that one.
The Grizz fans go crazy with Aaron Fonts catching the football.
15-yard gain on the pass from Ayotte to Fonts. Ayotte throws again. This is to Keelan White, complete inside Bear territory at the 49. All right, let's see what offensive coordinator Brent Pease has in mind. Ayotte drops back, throwing across the middle. Has this man inside the 5.
Timeout.
Xavier Harris, the senior.
There.
All right, Ty Morrison in to try the extra point, or the field goal, excuse me. It'll be a 23-yarder. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Grizzlies grab the lead as the last seconds tick off here at halftime. I'll tell you, it wasn't pretty, Marty, but it's the first game. You never know.
Crazy things happen in first games, Jay.
From MTN Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
And the crowd is trying to get the noise back to the normal level, but a lot of people go out. It was Cartier Wright breaking a tackle out across the 40 for a first down gain of 14 yards. Jacob Clark has looked unflappable as the quarterback so far in this ballgame. Using the clap cadence. Clark still back, and now he's going to get hit, and he's sacked by a bunch of Grizzlies. Game. Here it is, big 3rd and 19. Grizzlies bring all kinds of pressure right out of the backfield. Has all kinds of running room. Touchdown saving tackle at the 35-yard line.
Same play that the Bears ran in the first quarter against the overload blitz from Montana.
26-yard gain in that last play. Brings up 1st and 10. Here goes Jaden Becks. Loose inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bears. Jaden Becks out of the backfield. And boy, did he have a wall of blockers up front.
Great vision. The play was designed as an inside zone.
4 of 9 on 3rd down. Clark's in trouble. He's going to go down. Back at the 20. Second sack. Looks like Pat Hayden, perhaps. Big nose guard.
Right there, Jay.
Big third down here. Fife's going to keep it. Near first down yardage, goes out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it.
Third and long, and they run read option because of Fife's athletic ability. It looks like it's going to be fourth and short here, and I have no doubt that Bobby Houck is going for this baby.
Nick Osmo in the backfield now. Fife throws it out to Xavier Harris, who's wide open. Breaks the tackle. A loose on the sidelines. Did he get in? Did he get the pylon? No signal yet.
He's in.
Touchdown, Montana Grizzlies.
That was an RPO, and the Grizzlies had outnumbered Missouri State on the flank by like a defender and a half. They had him outnumbered. So Fife just pulled it, threw it out there on fourth and short, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Check it out on the Opportunity Bank replay. There it is. Pulls it out. Xavier is set. Not enough defenders out there to stop that. And a great job by Harris to break that tackle. And he got in, nailing the pylon with his leg at the last second. 34-yard touchdown. Logan Fife to Xavier Harris. Montana grabs the lead. Here's Ty Morrison, adds the extra point. And Montana up by 2.
It looked like Missouri State had trouble on that fourth down because the Grizz went on the ball with their substitution package, and they may have had the wrong personnel group out there.
It's been a whale of a ball game. Both squads have come to play tonight, but it's the opening game of the season and plenty of mistakes to go along with the great plays. Montana leads it 19-17. We're heading to the fourth quarter.
From MTN Sports, you're watching Grizzly Replay.
Here's the quarterback comparison for Montana. Logan Fife just entered the game. He's 4 of 6 with 57 yards and that touchdown to Xavier Harris. Just a few moments to go. Fake and all alone and across the 35. Aaron Fonts isn't going to drop that one. And Fife put it right on the money, Marty. We'd like to make it a 2-score advantage, as Marty said. Fife with a full house backfield. That looked like Gilman.
I think he's in. Yeah.
Touchdown, Montana.
3 backs in the backfield, double lead down on the goal line against the Missouri State defense. That Coach Beer's decision blew up on him at least now when he went for it on 4th and 7 at the 42-yard line with about 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. The Grizzlies capitalized on stopping them on 4th and 7.
It's loud. Out of the backfield, missed tackle, Jacardier Wright. Oh, what a job and a second effort as he goes down the sidelines. Grizz had a shot at him. All right, second and goal. Little trick play. End around.
Nice move.
Key for Jamarie Robinson coming around the corner and gets into the end zone. And that's a touchdown for Missouri State. Nice play call, Marty.
Yeah, Robin. They had that play set up. I'm sure they practiced it all week.
Ty Morrison, 2 for 2 in the field goal department, missed 1 extra point. Ryder Meyer is the holder. The junior puts his foot into it. And it's good. Judging by the fans' reaction, clutch 37-yard field goal by Ty Morrison. Pull out a clutch drive here in the final 2 minutes. He's back to pass, getting some pressure, and he's sacked. Hayden Harris, the redshirt senior, transferred from UCLA 2 years ago, 7-yard loss. Clark back. Now he's going to get hit again in the backfield. Down he goes. throws. He took a big hit at the end.
Great coverage. But this is the game.
All right.
4th and 15.
Fourth and 15. They've converted 4th downs all game. Clark running. And he's hit. And he took a shot there. Way short of the first down. The young man's played a great game, but ran out of room there.
What a great 2-minute game plan by Cooper and Timmy Houck.
Yes.
I mean, they...
Defensive coordinators for Montana. So it's on the road next week for Montana. And for Missouri State, they take on Ball State also on the road next week. That'll do it for us. For Marty Morningweg, our spotter in the booth, professional spotter John Stepanek, Kyle Hansen on the field, I'm Jay Kona for our entire Scripps Sports crew. Thanks for watching Big Sky Football, another Scripps Saturday Showdown tonight from Missoula. Your final, Grizzlies 29, Missouri State 24.